Taurus men, the super attractors of the male species. Dating Taurus men can usually feel calm until you realize that they're the ones holding all the power without ever appearing to move. Taurus men are not those who chase loudly or declare their love dramatically or compete aggressively. They're men who wait, and somehow you lean in first. What is it like dating Taurus men? Well, they operate through stillness. They let you make the first move, and they may come across as shy or passive or act oblivious when they're fully aware of what's going on. And they can also appear low effort while quietly just calculating. These men believe if it's meant for him, it will come to him. He rarely will risk rejection and positions himself to be chosen, and he's very good at it. Taurus men often have multiple admirers and ready mades waiting in the wings, so women competing subtly for his attention, not because he's loud, but because he embodies desire. These men tend to connect through possession and belonging. Love to him means stability and a physical presence, as well as loyalty and routine and some sort of tangible security. He wants to feel needed and admired and wanted and chosen repeatedly by his partner. These men do not pursue chaos, they cultivate in relationships. They want to integrate you into their world slowly, like adding something valuable to a private collection. But here's the shadow. He may affix value to people the way he does objects. If he feels secure, he softens. To Taurus men, a lover is the most valued possession. So, sex and attraction for Taurus men is purely about sensuality. Okay, they're not trying to perform or conquest anything or perform any acrobatics. It's about sensation. All right, sex for him is going to be slow and grounded and quite physical and deeply body centered. He's really obsessed with touch and focused on texture and smells and warmth and not rushing the experience. While other men may be peaking, that's when a Taurus man is just getting started. These men thrive in long, heavy foreplay and sessions and being worshiped and physically adored when it comes to sensuality. So he just enjoys body worship and slow friction and sensual domination through passivity. These men don't need to elaborate fantasy. They need flesh and heat and surrender and a sense of belonging. So emotionally, he might remain placid, and you might wonder, is he overwhelmed or is he just relaxed? With a Taurus, stillness often means immersion with their partner. If you want to turn off your Taurus man, then public humiliation is going to do it, or rushing him, or having financial instability, or an emotional chaos about you. And ultimately, threats to his security he won't respond to. He also doesn't like ultimatums or any type of jealousy games or dramatic tests. If you push too hard, the bull will dig in, all right? And if you threaten his stability, then he's going to quietly withdraw. So on the shadow side, they can avoid confrontation sometimes or idealize certain dynamics in the relationship. Sometimes they get jealous or possessive or they confuse comfort with love. So, because of this, he may drift into affairs out of convenience or choose the safe option over the passionate one. In some cases, they can collect admirers without choosing somebody decisively or just stay in a relationship too long because of comfort. He wants worship, but worship can create a trap sometimes. Like the Minotaur myth, too much idealization can distort him. So if he defines himself by who desires him, he may lose himself in that reflection, okay? And if he feels threatened, then the calm bull will become ferocious. So what does it look like for a Taurus to commit long term? The home needs to feel secure, and it will if he's committed. Sex will remain satisfying, and he will want to feel respected, and he needs to feel needed, and life should feel comfortable. That's because he's giving loyalty and protection, and he's giving physical affection all the time, and he will be deeply devoted through consistency. Taurus men build slowly. They're not one to gamble on their partnerships, and they definitely don't abandon easily. But he also won't change quickly. Once settled, he luxuriates in his partnerships. He prefers to maintain something rather than reinvent. So, the truth about dating a Taurus man is he's not boring, he's deliberate, and he's not weak, he's receptive, and he's not passive, he's powerful through stillness. The Taurus man mantra is I have. And when he has you, he expects permanence in the relationship. So if you want chaos or fast burns or an emotional theatrical relationship, then the Taurus man's going to frustrate you because he wants slow devotion, physical depth, and stability, and he wants to be a man who stays. A Taurus man can feel like home. So remember, Taurus men do not chase, they attract. And once they lock their gaze on you, they will not let go easily. So let me know if you're dating a Taurus man and this resonates, or if you are a Taurus man and this resonates. Otherwise, happy Valentine's Day.